welcome back to another episode of Unhinging the Beast. I feel like we're falling into a schedule, or not a schedule, I don't know, like a system here. I have lots of crafting recipes laid out. That is very expensive, and let's go. So, first off, we are going to play with nuclear reactors this episode. So let's get this stuff. We're going to create some reactor chambers. And once again, I have my mic routed into my headset. So that's why I'm having trouble talking. Nuclear reactors and reactor chambers. Now we're going to use these in a way that it's slightly unexpected. We'll leave this stuff for later because this can't stack, and yeah, I don't really want to deal with that right now. So we're going to recreate this thing, the crafting table. Shift click, nope, not a chance. There we go. And with that, we are going to create some things that we'll get to later. But another thing we have to do is craft this, which is the lathe, or lathe, or lathe. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we can shift click that. And that's 32U. So we'll also want some extra cables, which we don't have on us, but we're going to make those pieces of iron into sticks. This is so ridiculously expensive. The lapis, the redstone, the circuits. Yeah. We're gonna make more 7 more MFSUs to be charged by our nuclear reactors. And yeah, let's get going. Okay, let's put down. This is all 32 EU per tick, nothing more than that, right? There's never a section where it exceeds 32 EU per tick. Okay, so we can put the lathe down there, and the crafting table, or no. But the crafting table here, this is all ridiculously temporary. And we'll put the lathe over there. Come on. Okay. We're going to process those. Get a stick and our iron back. Now in here, we need to get a chest. Guess I'll just steal this one for now. I'm not sure which one is the output. Oh well. See if this works. So, we need to get our lithium batteries created. As you can see here, there's no need for a liquid transposer. I believe it should be showing that there. Oh, come on. Right? Why isn't it working? Is that taking... That shouldn't be taking up all the power. What the heck? Okay then, let's try it the other way. There we go. I wonder... I don't even know. Apparently it ate a lot of my... Oh, okay. Okay, slowly creating lithium batteries. There we go. As we're producing iron rods that we can assemble together to get iron bars needed for the cooling things, the vents. After this is done, we're going to produce a surplus of batteries because we can, and we're probably going to need them in the future. Okay, sulfuric acid there, and cable. Oh my god. Just get... There we go. Okay. I wonder if it just takes time. That was fast. Okay. We should create something like 48 batteries. Something like that. Bam, there. This is efficiency. Maybe not with energy, but definitely efficiency. And it's so useful. Yeah, 48 batteries and 32 lithium batteries. We can take those and we can put them downstairs. And I'm going to replace this. Alrighty. We can make the MFSUs now, I think. Okay. So one MFSU is 8. Or 6. We'll do 12 at a time. That might be good. Okay, that's so many resources right there. MFS. Let's make some of these. 12, alright. Of course, there's not going to be enough inventory space. 12 and... Okay. And now... this. And I'm really hoping this way works. There was a glitch in another world where I couldn't make MFSUs even with the advanced machine blocks. So I'm gonna make some advanced machine blocks, see if that works. But if it doesn't, I'm probably just gonna hack them in. Because that's... no. Not gonna let some glitch stop me and my MFSUs. Iron bars. There we go. 2 stacks and 16. So I'll be back with the advanced machine blocks. And... yeah. Okay. So we finally have the machine blocks. If this doesn't work, god dang it. Skype. I am a professional YouTuber. Especially with my mechanical keyboard and my headset mic. Alright. Let's get this. This. And all of this. And just hope this works. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. I wonder why it isn't or dictionary. Yeah, like... it should be or dictionaried. Yet it's not. It's weird because as I record or as I talk, there's more lag between my voice and my augmented hearing of my voice. So right now it's almost instant, so it's like I'm listening to myself talk. But in about 20 minutes, if I record for 20 minutes, it's going to be approximately half a second out of sync. And you try and talk when you hear yourself half a second out of sync. It's ridiculous. And to think these are going to get even more expensive as in IC2 experimental. I don't know what GregTech is going to do if it does a full split, because it relies so much on industrial craft things. Like, he has his fusion reactor, but there's no fission reactor. There's no low energy storage. There's a lot of things are missing if he's gonna plan on completely splitting. I feel like him completely splitting is gonna do a lot good for the mod, especially with a lot of the new things in GregTech 5 that are appearing, like completely revamped ore generation. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what's happening, but also kind of worried what he's going to do without industrial craft. Okay, so we can use these later, but for now we have these, we have this, and this. We also have 2 stacks of obsidian that I have seemed to misplaced. I've been mining a little bit, not much. Alright. Actually, I think that's everything that needs to be crafted, other than this, which I'll bring over and craft there. One critical thing I just remembered that I forgot. For nuclear power you need, right, what's that? Uranium. Completely forgot about the uranium. The one critical component in nuclear reactors. Okay, we'll get 2 stacks for now. The cells also. Do we lose the cells with uranium? I think we might. I think I have to ground these up first. Right? Yeah. But we're gonna have to set up the entire thing so this can process in the background. Okay, let's go over to the new base and see where we can set this up. Okay, so where would be a nice place for a nuclear reactor? Maybe over here? Oh, what's that over there? Wait a second. Sorry about that. My disk always seems full. But after 90 videos on a SSD only, that is a significant amount of space. But yeah, where were we? Oh, right. Oh, what's that? That looks interesting. This looks interesting, doesn't it? Hey, it's a skeleton of a nuclear reactor tower. So, I've cleared out a bit of space here. I've built this thing, which is much smaller than I'd like it to be. But in reality, these reactors are very small, so it doesn't really matter. So in here, that's the center, I believe. Yeah. This is where the cable is going to go. Okay. And I guess I'll have the MFSUs here. Right? I think that might be best. God dang it. Freaking drill. Too fast. Okay, so we have 4 MFSUs like so. All pointing down. And then we have another 4 on top. I'm going to move the one over there over here soon. But for now... this will do. So, we have the EU splitter cables. And we have the redstone settings set for these MFSUs. So, when they're full, they're going to emit a redstone signal so that the electricity energy stops going into them. Wait. I just thought about that for a second, and that might be completely unnecessary. Because if they're full... How did this not occur to me earlier? And I just look stupid on camera. There's a reason for me doing this. I can't remember though. Now I just look stupid. You know what? Forget about it. We don't need these EU splitter cables. I'll find another use for them though. Ugh. Okay, there we go. But anyways, we're going to emit a redstone signal if this is full. And the last one if it's full there. And then we are going to create an AND gate. So if all of them are full, we want the reactors to turn off. And this is our obsidian floor. Having the cable just exposed like this might be a bad idea, because if there is an explosion, it's going to explode straight through downwards and blow up all our MFSUs. But that's okay. Or no, it's not okay. How can I prevent that from happening? We're gonna have a curved cable that goes around like so. Okay. This, that, and the explosion shouldn't be able to get through that too easily. Even though I know obsidian has been nerfed in terms of explosion protection. There, that looks a bit cleaner. And now we can place our nuclear reactors. So, there's lots of math behind this. If you don't really want to hear it, skip like a few minutes ahead. I'll probably have a timestamp in here. I need to find a page that I wrote these on. And yes, I actually did math for all this. Right, okay. So, if we look at the reactor components, what does that say? Seconds. Damn it, uranium doesn't say that. Anyways, so let's look at dual. What? So, double, quad. Okay, quad. Okay, so quad uranium cells last for 10,000 seconds. Quad plutonium cells, as shown here, last for 20,000 seconds, and quad thorium cells last for 25,000 seconds. Now, if you look at the recipes for this is what I'm going to be using, because you get plutonium, thorium, and uranium from that, along with a little tungsten. That's just a bonus. Anyways, so 4 uranium, 1/4 of a plutonium, and 2 thorium per 4 uranium. So if we extrapolate from that to get whole numbers, we get 16 uranium, 1 plutonium, and 8 thorium. Now, thorium, keep in mind that thorium, again, lasts for 25, and this lasts for 20, and this lasts for 10. Therefore, we need, I already have a design for a hybrid reactor, and that's a reactor that uses plutonium's high energy output combined with the quad thorium's low heat output to produce massive amounts of energy. Yeah, okay, and that requires 2 regular plutonium cells and 2 quad thorium cells. Now, because thorium lasts 25% longer than plutonium, for every 5 regular plutonium cells, we need 4 quad thorium cells. And now, that means we're producing in excess of the maths, though. That means we're producing in excess of okay, let's look about. So right now we have a base of 10 plutonium, 5 for each, which means we are processing 40, right? 40 of these, which is 160 of these, which is 80 of these. We're only using quad thorium, so that is 80 over 4, so 20 thorium cells. And we have 8 used up. We have 12 more. And we're all going in the 20, not 25, but rather 100,000 second cycle. So that means we need a reactor with 3 quad thorium cells. Now, after all of this, we get 160 uranium cells divided by 4 to get 80 quad uranium cells. Now, for the reactor I'm making, I believe we need 2 uranium cells. So 160 over 4, 40. 40 divided by 2. Wait a sec, let me check this out. Quick trip into my test world. I think I might have actually gotten some of these calculations wrong. Because we need 10 for every cycle. Here are my designs. This is my uranium design. Yeah, that's 2. And here's my hybrid design. And here is, here is this design, but I'm rotating it. So it says we only need 1 of these. So to get 10 plutonium, 40 piles of dust, 40 tiny piles of dust, So that's 160 uranium cells. That's 40 uranium cells divided by 2, because there's 2 per reactor, to get 20 uranium cells. So I believe we do need 2 of these quad uranium reactors. And 1 hybrid reactor and 1... Oh, the maths in my brain. On camera. Jeez. Right? Because we're going for a 10,000 second cycle, or 100,000 second cycle. So... that's... I'll do some math off camera. But for now, we're just gonna go with our original design. And we're going to have 1 thorium reactor, 1 hybrid reactor, and 1 regular reactor. So, first up, thorium. That's gonna cause some trouble. Yeah, that's gonna cause some trouble. Okay, thorium reactor, hybrid reactor, other reactor. So, and 3. So we have our uranium reactor here, hybrid reactor here, thorium reactor here, perhaps another uranium reactor up there. And then if we really wanted to, we could fit another stack of 4 in there. And then we also have more sides to split off to. This can handle EV power 2048 per tick. This is going to produce approximately 310 EU per tick, I believe. Right? Maybe. I don't even anymore. If we're gonna add another uranium reactor, that's another 160, so that's gonna give 470 EU per tick. We can easily fit in the other 3 and still have the system handle that power. We can have redstone lines running up there to turn these on and off. But yeah, let's get some more glass fiber cable and start crafting the components needed in here. Keep in mind that I do believe they are all at least Mark 1 EV reactors. They might not be. Let's get all of these. I believe those are all the reactor components. The pulverizer might be done. So we need to start canning those cells. Hopefully we'll get these actually up and running by today. No promises though. Maybe just some infrastructure. And I'm definitely going to make a backup before I do this, because I don't want my base to explode. Okay, and we can move the hopper over here. The empty cells and the uranium dust. Okay. To crafting, I really don't want to set up and get the resources for that 4 full towers, possibly 8, or stacks, I guess. A full 8 stacks. And then have it all explode. Because that would be pretty hilarious and horrible for me. Okay, heat exchange. Okay. Component heat exchangers. And this is why I hate nuclear reactors. Okay, nothing should fall off the edge. One there, one there, right? No, there. Yeah. And then in the quad react, or the, can't remember what it's called, even, the hybrid reactor, like that. And then in this reactor, I have no idea. I believe it's like this. 4. That seems about right. Oh! No, what? What happened? Did it ran, PSA, never put your machines in the rain ever outside without a, that's saddening. I believe like this. Yes. Component heat exchangers, or heat vents. These are very useful. They just passively dissipate 5 heat per reactor tick, or second, as it were. And the rest of these iron bars go to the 36 advanced heat exchangers. And we also need to set up a pulverizer there, because we're going to be working on a automatic carbon plate farm. We're on our way to an HV solar array, which means we can start up our fully automatic silicon farm and cash money flow, or more resource flow. Never mind. So these should go here. 4 and like that. Let's start by creating these 12. I believe I may have miscounted for one or another thing. 12 plus 16 is not 36. I miscounted on everything. What the hell is this? Where's the gold? It's in my backpack. Okay. Okay, first we add the copper to make reactor heat vents. Okay, those are done. And then we can put on the gold for the actual overclocked heat vents. I don't know why I use so many of these in my reactor designs, but it's like the bane of my nuclear reactor existence. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so it's been some time since the last cut. I actually made that before the that video, the anniversary video. You probably noticed that this tower is a bit bigger now, and that's to fit the reactors inside, and I've done a lot of work. So the episode is running kind of long. Just gonna go through it a little bit. Maybe start them up. So I calculated that to keep the reactors, just those 4, running constantly, it's going to take 2.5 stacks of uranium every 20 some hours of in-game time, or of real time. So yeah, that's a really long time for just 2.5 stacks of uranium. So that's really cool. We're not going to get the router set up this time. But yeah, let's see this running. Or I probably want to finish this off first. I'll show everything to you, and then maybe you can see it running. But as you can see, kind of here, I'm expecting that I can maybe get 7 more stacks of these, like to get 32 reactors in total, and then I can get I think it's IV power maybe. But yeah, I dug this. It seemed a lot bigger when I dug it out. Now it seems kind of small, but yeah, we have our MFSUs here. We have these towers of barrels that we're using as inventory for, or connected tile entities for the routers. So you can see here, this corresponds to the 2 reactors that are composed of 3 blocks. So this is the uranium tower, this is the hybrid tower, and this is the thorium tower. See here, 12 quad thorium cells, 10 plutonium, 8 quad thorium, and then 20 quad uranium. And that's going to last us for 100,000 seconds, and that is many hours. Many hours. But yeah, let's get the rest of the reinforced stone on, and the reinforced glass in, and then let's see if we can turn it on. And the reason why I didn't have these pipes extending downwards, like before, is because I did some tests. I won't show them, but I did some tests, and a reactor covered in 5 layers of obsidian. The explosion completely destroyed all of the obsidian and left a big crater. So that was out of the question. Then I did a test with a layer reinforced stone. It broke through the reinforced stone and left a crater. 2 layers of reinforced stone. It broke through almost both layers in some points, and still left a bit of damage. And then 3 layers of reinforced stone is what it took to completely protect it. And I'm not rich enough to encase the entire reactor in 3 layers of reinforced stone. So what I have is a floor made of 3 layers of reinforced stone, and then the rest are 1 layer thick. And hopefully that's enough. I also did a test with the tungsten steel, reinforced tungsten steel blocks, and those protected almost 100%. Actually, I think it did protect 100%. But yeah, I'm not rich enough for that either. Right, I was explaining why these tubes, I guess, go at the top. There's nothing really valuable at the top. So if it explodes, not that it's realistic as the force will go upwards, but the bottom will be protected, and that's where I'm going to be putting my fusion reactor. So maybe it's not smart to put a fusion reactor beside some explosive nuclear reactors, but meh. There we go, nuclear reactor tower. We can go down here again. So I have everything ready to put in, and I guess we'll do that next episode. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Wait. Leave a like if you like it, a dislike if you disliked it, and I guess comment on what to do next, because I'm actually kind of running out of ideas. The distillation tower is pretty far away. I'm not sure if I want to be setting up a new base just yet, like a complete new base. So yeah, leave a comment on that. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.